We weren't quite expecting this, so a huge portion of calamari, huge portion of sardine.
Incredible. It's made my van life Spain.
Bella ciao, bella ciao.
What do you think, Sid? Are you liking it? So we're at Alcanar, which is just into Catalonia. Town is this way, and we'll show you what the town has to offer. We like this direction because we've got blue sky. That direction, not so much. But it makes it very dramatic. Right. So I had a little wander up. While Mike was setting up, we've got this little thing that Mike sets up in peace, and I take the dog for a walk to get out of his hair so that neither of us are in his way. And we've got it down pat now, all he has. I just disappear because it's easier that way. It's a busier town than I thought. Literally, we were heading towards the Ebro, the River Ebro on the coast. But because the rain is forecast, the park-ups didn't look so appealing because it's all like gritty, sandy, gravelly stuff. So, searching on Park for night, and we were literally passing by, so I said, why not head down and have a look? It is on there, and I will leave the coordinates for those that are interested. So there's quite a few restaurants along the street, lots of people eating. It's a Saturday, so I guess everyone's out having their family lunches. There's quite a few bar restaurants. Again, it's the white with the blue paint, which I love. We thought it was restricted to where we were down near Almeria. It was very Greek, but I think we are correcting ourselves and say it's Spanish too. What do you think, Sid? Are you liking it? Hey? Anywhere with this sea or water, Sid loves it.
There's no wind here.
Yeah, we're sheltered a bit more here. Yeah. I said the drive was horrendous, wasn't it?
Oh, the wind?
Yeah.
Yeah, the drive was horrendous. It's probably up there one of the worst that I've done. It was a proper crosswind today, and there were motorway signs saying obviously extreme wind. And I think it was extreme. I'm not exaggerating now. It was extreme. You were scared, weren't you?
I just held on to the door handle.
But maybe that's for about an hour. Then things were starting to improve. And now we've come to the coast. We're going to go in the mountains, but the temperature was apparently 6 degrees, chance of snow and chance of heavy rain, and we might get bogged in. So we decided to hit the coast. And it's been a good move because you've got a bit of blue sky, you've got a lovely marina. The smell of food from these restaurants is making me hungry. We have some person with a bowl on his head across the road.
It's a lady selling her wares, not just some random person with a bowl on their head. So there's a little square here. It's so lovely. So happy we found this. There's a bit more action, well, more streets up there. I have apologised that we've said that Spain is like Greece. We think now that Spain is also white and blue. Beautiful little church there.
Not as warm as Greece.
Well, Greece might not be warm at the moment, love. So people are just enjoying their Saturday afternoons. It's just nice just to have We've been kept up in the van for the last 3-4 hours. We've made stops for Sid to a blute, but it's still nice to stop now and stretch our legs, take in the scenery of this really nice little Spanish town.
they are some lovely restaurants, but I think, one, I'm not dressed for the occasion. 2, they look quite posh.
And 3, Sid probably wouldn't be allowed in.
And Sid wouldn't be allowed in. So that's
sit outside and have a...
so that's 3 pointers why we're not going to a posh restaurant.
Well, yeah, do you want to say another reason why?
Because it's expensive.
No. What have you just eaten?
Oh, I just had a Spanish McDonald's. It's not a McDonald's, it's a Spanish McDonald's.
It's a McDonald's.
That's my first McDonald's in Spain.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
It's not. It's not. You had one at Benamar, near Torrevieja. We parked not far from there and we used their facilities. Yes, we did. We had that Stranger Things sauce that you didn't like.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. I knew it was in there somewhere. And it actually isn't expensive. So here we've got 1 tapas and a drink is €5. Or they do a €20 menu, €25 menu and a €30 menu. I think it's a lot of fish, but Mike doesn't do fish. And I've yet to have paella. But a drink and a tapas for €5 isn't bad going. It depends on what it is, I guess. I think you get all of that, darling. That's the menu.
That?
Yes, I know,
That's not bad for 25
yeah, but
euros.
you don't like langoustines.
Oh, I'll have
Calamari you don't like. I think we should have gone inland where it's meat rather than fish, because Mark's not a fish person. Unless it's battered.
I wonder that's an English restaurant. Casa Gemma. I don't think Gemma's a Spanish.
I don't know. Gemma is a Spanish name. I don't know, darling.
I want to walk across there. I don't know if we can.
Yes, you can get round the side. I knew he'd want to do it. And I know he's going to take Sid with him. They're like 2 naughty boys.
I'll leave Sid with you.
You'll leave Sid with me?
I know
All
what
right
he'll
then.
do.
He'll follow you and he'll be a pain in the ass. They're lovely. This is a really nice town. Really like it. It's got a nice vibe. I'd imagine if it was on a sunny day, it would be absolutely packed.
I wonder if we can get our tostada in the morning for
Maybe
breakfast.
for breakfast. Maybe. He's become hooked on his tostada for breakfast. But it has to have an omelette on it, which probably isn't very Spanish. I think they call it French anyway, so don't you, dear?
He's right over here.
He might fall. Mightn't you, baby? So look, that coast's lovely.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I like it. Right, I'm going to wander over to the edge now. Well, I don't think you're going to get any fresher fish than here. These are all fishing boats. So we stopped for a beer and tapa. And we weren't quite expecting this, so a huge portion of calamari, huge portion of sardines, absolutely incredible. The problem is, Mark doesn't eat either of those. He can drink my beer, that's only fair.
Wow. Something or someone has just made my day. In fact, it's probably made my van life trip in Spain. Absolutely incredible memory that's going to be forever. We're at Gemma's restaurant and we've just been serenaded by a lovely guy. He just come out and said, apparently you're English. We said yes. I play any song you want. And I said, well, yeah, but I have a song in mind, but it's Italian. No problem, he said, no problem. He had a few little testing his chords on the guitar. He goes, right, he's ready. And oh my God, you just listen to this.
Esta mañana me he levantado. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Esta mañana me he levantado, me he encontrado al invaso. Oh, partisano, por toda mi vida bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 partigiano. Toco a mi vida, yo me siento de morir. Enterrarán en la montaña. ¡Hey! Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Me enterrarán en la montaña bajo la sombra de una flor. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 bella ciao, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao.
You're going to have to follow Roberto B. He is absolutely incredible. We subscribed, we followed, we're going to stay in touch. He's turned around and said to us, have a think of a song, and he's going to do a song for us. Now, how amazing is that? And his voice is incredible. It's made my Vanlife Spain. We've come to the end of Vanlife Spain now, and it's really topped it off for me. Topped it off.
Good morning, and a chilly morning it is too. So we are on the border with France now. We stayed the night at La Jonquera, which is big shopping mall. It's a truck stop, kind of right, literally on the border. We had a nice we have a nice buffet yesterday for lunch, and just decided that we may as well stay here the night. And then we're going to do a couple of hours in France, and then back to our little boat hole. So I'm just going to show you I counted 45 motorhomes and vans here last night. There were more because they left early this morning. So I'd say about 50 vans here. I'll show you a little bit about the place. The shopping mall is over there. They're open until 9:30 at night and then open at 9 o'clock again in the morning. There's a supermarket in there. There's lots of your Zaras and your Mangoes, and there's a great shop called Lefties that we really like. There's a tiny bit of snow up on the mountain there. It's a huge parking space. As you can see, there's quite a few vans still here. We're just up over there. Street light was very bright last night. The police have come by. They've just driven by quite a few times. So I'd say it's pretty secure. If anybody's interested, there's a few sex shops around and showgirl bars just down the way. I think it's more for lorry drivers. Sorry, lorry drivers, if I've got that wrong. Yeah, so this is where we parked up last night. Completely free, seemed safe. We had a decent night's sleep. Plenty of parking, plenty of places to walk the dogs just over the way there.
Another day. Another country, and we're in France. So from the south of Spain, we are now in the south of France, believe it or not. Grey skies, 9 degrees.
Do you think he's happy to be back in France? I don't know.
Only another 4 weeks maybe till we're on the road again.
So we stopped over in France last night. We're near Mirepoix, about, an hour and a bit south of Toulouse. It's a teeny tiny little stop, park up. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere. There's power, and that's €4 a day. If you want water, it's €2 a day. Otherwise, it's free to park. It's in a little village with, 10 houses maybe. But the views were amazing and are amazing. Sunrise over there. It was a bit of a rough night. Really windy. Hello. Really windy. Rain. The wind luckily has stopped now. Hello, dog. Yeah, but hello, you beautiful blue eyes. Hello. Sid's in his crate, so I didn't know how friendly the dog was. But down here, I'll show you through the village. Just round the corner here are the Pyrenees. I don't know. I'm really hoping that the camera will pick it up. But you can see the sun shining on the peaks covered in snow. So yeah, it's a really pretty stop. I would imagine in the summer it's absolutely beautiful. Really quiet little hamlet in the south of France. So you just pop your money in the little bin there. So yeah, free parking, electricity €4 a day, water €2 a day. There's a hose pipe there, and the little shop is open Wednesdays and Fridays, 5:30 till 7. So we could not help ourselves. We had to go back to France for a very short while. There are several Western villages. This one's Western Lyon. There was Port Hollywood, I think it was. Yes, you can just sort of see down in the distance. So this is Lake Negretin, and I'm just stood on the dam wall now. It's one of the largest freshwater lakes in Andalusia. Well, we followed the signs to the thermal baths. We found pussycats. Hello, is this the direction of the thermal baths? Huh? Is this the direction of the thermal baths? Or have we got another narky fail? He knows we've got to go home, but he doesn't want to.
Do you know what? This is a winner. This is up there, I said this morning, one of the best campsites that I've stayed at actually.
There's a naked person. So we'll just film this bit